Okay, so we're recording, and then if they pop on, they'll do. If not, they can watch it either way. So first, I already congratulated Casey on her points on the board for the month, but I just want to say, like, I'm really, really excited for you guys this month because I know Laura already has points on the board, Casey has points on the board, Jill has points on the board, Kim Demo has points on the board, so that's super exciting. It's a great start to the year. Actually, Kim Marines is already at 5. So she's already successful for the month, which is pretty awesome to kick it off. So, all right. So we're going to talk about the bulk uploading for, now I use Postcron just because I think it's the easiest. So I'm going to try the share screen, Casey, and you're going to have to let me know if you can like see everything. So this one. Okay, can you see everything on there?
I can, yes.
Okay. So it's actually super simple, and I know I keep telling Laura that I will show her and I'll walk her through it, but or I'll talk her through it, and it's actually like so much easier just to show it than it is to like describe how to do it. So obviously there's like all these groups. These are old groups that I have that are still in here. So let's just say we are going to, does the pop-up come up too?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me see what happens here. Because I can't remember. Hang on. Info. So, okay, so this is what we need to do because I haven't done this in a while because I've had the CSV file saved to my computer. So the first thing you need to do, get this screen as you pop in, you'll see all your groups up here. You could write and post and whatever is selected. In this one, whatever one is selected is which one you're posting to. So you just gotta watch what you're selecting here. And then if you wanna do a bulk uploader, you just go to the little eye. Does that pop-up come up for you too, Casey?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because I remember I was trying to record something before and the pop-ups weren't pulling up. So if you just go to upload, upload CSV file and review. No, why is it doing that? Sorry. I have to figure out where the blank one is. Sorry, I thought it was like right here. That's why I didn't do this. All right, well, there is a little video here that you can watch. If you go to upload the CSV file, I have it saved in my Google Docs or my Google Drive. And I don't know if I just have it saved here. I have so much junk in here, seriously. It's probably saved in my scripts. Okay, so I have a scripts folder. Try to keep it somewhat organized. And I think I have it as just bulk uploader. It's the blank one. Let's just pull up, and this I might actually have to pull. Sorry. Okay, so let's just do this, 30J, I'll pull this up. So this is the CSV file. Oh. Delete post with errors. That's not at all what I wanted to do. All right, hang on. Open the Google Drive, which I know probably did not pop up for you, right, Casey, or did it? Okay, that's okay. Let me look. Pull this up really quickly. So, and I can post the blank CSV file for this. Let me do this, stop share. Let me do another screen share and select this so you can see it. So this is basically what the CSV file looks like. There's no title line to it, which is what makes it a little bit more confusing. That's why I actually like to have it with my script, like in it whenever I'm showing you. Right. So the content that you're going to be posting would be in the first one. then it goes year, month, day, and then this is hours, and it is actually in
Military.
it's in military time, yeah. So hours, and then this is minutes. So if you wanted to do 30, if you want to do 25, whatever. This last column would be for photos that you want to pop in. Now, so this is all pretty self-explanatory, right? You copy and paste, or you type in whatever you want in this first column, and then you just figure out the dates for everything. And for mine, you can do 2 separate postings for the same day. You just put different times in. If it's 0, it doesn't have to be 00. It's not going to show up, so it's going to be 0. Now, for the pictures, what I found is if the photo is something that you found online, you can put the address, like the web address, right in there. But what I've actually done is uploaded the photos that I like to use into my WordPress, into my blog, so that they have their own specific link just to go straight to them. Because some of them are like my meal plan, and some of them are, like this little picture, and this is like portion sizes. So I upload these into my blog. I give it a specific web address. I just don't post the actual thing. I just upload it as media into my blog. And then that way, like I said, this is the actual file name for that picture that I'm going to be posting. So this last column here is pictures. Okay. So once that's all done, now it's going to come up. You know what? I'm trying to think, like, it's going to take me a minute here. Let's stop that and then go back to here. Yes, comment, it came up?
Yep.
Okay, so go back to dashboard. All right, it always takes me a minute to they just recently changed the layout of everything. So like I said, you can either type in here, post, or schedule. Like if you go to schedule, you'll see it pulls it up. It's really nice and easy to schedule that. And then if you want to upload, you just go to upload a file with posts all at once. And you have to make sure, so this is, as I do this, it's going to, when I do this, it's going to show that there's all these errors because the time and the date is wrong. So you have to make sure that the date and the time are all in the future. But then you see like the picture will pop up here, and that's like what was on my, that was what was attached with that link. Or you can manually upload images to each thing if you want to, rather than going and putting them all in your blog and giving them all a web address. You could just go back through, because it's going to come up either way, whether there's errors or not. It's going to come up and show you this page where you can review everything. If you're looking and you're like, oh crap, I have a typo, like as you're kind of just glancing through it, you can be like, oh, you can actually go in and edit here as well. So it says click to edit. You can edit, however you want. We don't want that, but heck. So you can edit that way. And then you can also upload an image, and that just is going to pull up your things. And you can upload whatever images. It's pretty quick. And I've found that the biggest difference with Postcron compared to Sendable is that the photos actually upload, where anytime I ever tried it with Sendable, it really wasn't working. So this is actually, really works. But like I said, because these dates are in the past, it's not going to update.
Right.
Although I can show you really quickly what it's going to look like if I do them all in the future, because then I can easily delete them. Okay, let me save this. Save. Okay, so let me do this, delete post with errors. And I'm going to upload it. I'm going to show you what it looks like whenever it uploads normally, because I just put it into 2017. It's craziness. Okay, let's see. Still deleting. So yeah, like I said, it's super simple. I mean, honestly, it's probably one of the easiest things. It's a bit time consuming to get your script uploaded. That's why I tend to stick with the same script for a couple of months and just use that same content. The problem really lies in when you have repeat challengers. So let's do this one again. And see, now everything is showing up normal. It's just not red, but it is in the future. So I am not going to save all of these in, but as you scroll down, like I said, you can go through every single one. There's different pages, and you can just save them or save and schedule. So as you're going through, I would recommend kind of like checking on, like just kind of scrolling through. The one thing I have found when I do this is sometimes I'll get weird characters. Like just because it's a CSV file compared to like an Excel. So sometimes it like, I don't know, you just get like random like squiggles, and I don't even know what kind of symbols they are, but Brian probably could tell us why they're doing that, Casey, but I have no idea. So sometimes it's worth it just to give a quick like scroll through, and if you find things, you can always go back to your CSV file and just do like the find and replace option in the file, because it's CSV is the same like thing as Excel. So and if you guys are not familiar with Excel and need help with that too, I can certainly guide you that way, but I think most of you got Excel under control. So so yeah, that's really all there is to it. And then once you it's going to take way too long for me to actually I was going to delete a couple, but this card changes. Do we have somebody else on?
No, I think it's me. It like kicked me out, and then I came back in, but it.
You're still there, frozen.
Yeah, there we go.
That's so funny. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. It really isn't that difficult. Casey, does that seem pretty straightforward to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for your account, they use like register. They use create an account, and then.
Yes. Yeah. So Postcron is $7 per month, and with the, I will say this, I'm still going to use this for like my free groups and whatnot. But honestly, since we've had the challenge tracker app, I haven't used it as much. So I'm debating whether it's like worth it. I mean, it's going to be a lot faster. So it's like one of those things where it's like, it's $7. So you know what I mean? Like $7 isn't going to break the bank. So I'm not going to like worry too much about it. That, and like when I do coach apprenticeship groups and stuff like that, I do it through Facebook. I don't do it through the challenge tracker. So I do those through this too. So I guess there's at least 2 groups. And then depending on what else we do, like when we do the coach sneak peeks, I can schedule everything. And that's why I'm always like, I don't mind scheduling stuff as long as I have the content in advance. I can toss it in a spreadsheet really quickly and, add the dates and upload it. It doesn't take much time. So, I probably will use it, I guess maybe use it a little bit more moving forward here. But when I used it a ton, and it was definitely worth the $7 when I was doing my challenge groups as well, because at least I knew I had my daily posts, like my motivational posts or my recipes. They were already set up and squared away. So all I had to do every single day was get in and check on people. I didn't have to worry about, oh crap, what content am I putting in here today? So that was the big thing. Yeah. So it's $7 a month, and actually I just signed in using my Facebook account because I was going to be connecting it anyways. But you can see like it's Facebook, it's Twitter, Google Plus, LinkedIn, and Pinterest and Instagram. So you can actually post to Instagram through this. I haven't done it yet, to be totally honest. I have not done it with Instagram yet because it confused me the first time I tried it. So, but I don't really schedule my posts for any other social media outlet except for my groups and my Facebook. Because the thing about posting, a third party posting especially, is that your posts are less likely to be seen if
Right.
you're going to a third party. Unless if it's a live thing, you know that you're going to get more of an organic view on them. But when you're posting as a third party, it sees that. It can tell that you're doing that, and it's not going to give you the wider reach that you want. So it'll limit what's actually being shown. So it's great. I mean, it works really well with like when you're on vacation and you want to make sure that you're staying consistent with your posts and you're giving your motivational quotes or whatever it is throughout the week, or, you know, making sure that you are staying on top of your challenge groups. So that's certainly really helpful, but I prefer live posting as far as like my like page and my personal page go, because I can do it throughout the day as things pop up or whatever the case is, as long as I get them all in. That's really what matters. So any other questions about it? I can actually, let's see. So I can show you how to add a group. I might have to delete some groups because I have so many, and you can only have so many active. So if let's just say we're going to go to Facebook. So you can add a profile, you can add a page, you can add a group, you can add an event. So let's just go to group. See, and this one it says I only have so many. So let me, how do I delete my account? Social media accounts. I think that's the right one. You can tell I don't go in and delete things very often. So let's delete this one. So you can just, it's super easy to use. And honestly, like there's my coaching sneak peek that I did back in May. So anyway, super easy. Dashboard is to get you back to that first page. Now I deleted 2, I think, so I can add one in. If you go to group, okay, so any of these ones that are blacked out are the ones that are not added. So let's just say, for example, this is an old one that Laura and I did together. We wanted to add that one. You just click on it, add accounts, and boom, it's right there whenever it updates here. So it's right there. So it's that easy to add things in. I don't really use Twitter, but you can see these are all Facebook groups and all groups I need to delete at this point. But it's really that easy. And then to post there, you can do, so you can even delay it so that it posts in one first and the other, I guess. That's new, brand spanking new. So it'll do that so that you're not posting on top of each other. So you can even put in here like 120 minutes. Oh, I guess not. Maybe you can only do 60. Up to 60 minutes in each post. It's not giving you that option because this part here is brand new. I've never seen that before, like literally until like the second. So, but then, so let's go to, hang on. So, okay, so this would be showing your scheduled posts. So this is your future posts. But then if you click on your past posts, it's not showing anything, of course. Let's see, one I used, maybe this one, past post. No, this one I know I used it. What the heck? Clearly it's showing I have no past posts on any of these, which is ridiculous because I know I posted, I used my 12 days of fitness, I used this. So I have no idea why it's not showing up. But anyways, it's normally will show your past posts. Mm-hmm. And you can actually like copy and paste and things like that. So like I said, I have no idea why it's not right now, but could be a glitch. I have no idea. So that's about it. That's as simple as it is. Anything else?
Do you have to choose a group to post them? And can you just like upload scripts and just have them there to use? Or no, you have to.
So, yeah. So no, you have to. You can. I mean,
have them saved, so it's not like you don't have them. It's
basically what I do is if I do separate scripts, I'll just save the CSV files, and that way it's easy for me to upload that way. So I edit everything and change everything in the Excel doc, and then I post. So I'll save those all, like I'll save different ones in my Google Drive and just upload them that way. That way they're easy to edit and I can access them from anywhere too. Postcron does have an app. Actually, that may be why. I'm wondering now if that's why. I'm wondering if that is why. Where does it go? You'd think I'd know, like I put all my stuff in there it is, in folders on my phone. You think I know where stuff is, and I don't. No. I'm really a hot mess. It's pretty crazy.
I think for Instagram, I think you have to like accept, you have to like have a picture like already on your phone or something, then you have to like, before it posts, it would like ask you if you want to, if you're sure, you have to like accept it. So it's like, it's more than just, you know, like posting a photo and then it, you know, or a photo or whatever, and then just scheduling it. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, and you know what? That's actually why I think that I got confused about it, and not necessarily because it was so confusing, but I was like, why? I have to go on to Instagram anyways and like say, yes, publish this. So what's the point? Like I can just publish it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I guess that's kind of why I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not going to bother with that. So, but yeah, that's what like I said, and honestly, I don't use Twitter like I should. I probably should use it more, but I don't. I don't use Google Plus. I don't really use LinkedIn, even though I have it, and actually have quite a few people on there that I'm like connected with. I should really start using it. As I'm saying this, I'm like, don't be stupid. Start using LinkedIn. And I use Pinterest minimally. So, I mean, I personally use it for, like, I personally use Pinterest. I just don't use it for the business the way I should. It's confusing. It's a bit confusing. So I've been trying to learn more about that. But, so yeah, everything else is pretty easy though to post straight to. It's just Instagram because it's not a computer program. It's an app only, even though you can view some of your stuff online. So, anything else about Postcron? Makes some sense, I guess. All right, well, let's see. So I know I just happened to peek and I saw Laura texted and said she's still fighting the battle and Kim is still at work. So do you have any other questions or anything that you want to talk about, Casey, before we sign off? Because I'm just going to make it short since.
Yeah, good.
That's it. Okay, awesome. Keep up the great work, Casey and
everyone else. Great.
Kim and Laura. I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing awesome. And I literally, like, I really, truly know this is our year. It really is. I feel it. I feel better already about, like, just setting up time to talk with you guys. So let me do the stop share. And yeah, so have a good night. If you have any other questions, obviously feel free to ask. And as you guys are watching this later on, let me know if anything I said was confusing. So I'm going to hit stop.